All right. Hey, everyone. Hello. How's everybody doing? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Brooke Wykes, and I live in DeWitt, Michigan. So I hope you guys are ready because I'm going to be real and raw at the beginning of this. So how many of you weren't really sure if you wanted to hop on today? Come on. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I'm going to tell you guys. So, like I said, I'm going to be real. When Natasha asked me to speak on this Zoom a couple weeks ago, oh my gosh, I think I choked for a second. And then I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it. And then I talked to my husband, and I thought about it some more. And I sent her back a message, and I said, I'm sorry, but I really don't think I'm in a place right now where I can share with others and they're going to learn from me. Truth. Right, Natasha? Truth. Real and raw, you guys. 5.5 years into this, and this stuff still scares the shit out of me. I'll be serious. But you also, for me, and I'm sure there's others on here as well, you kind of get stuck in that place of complacency. You have so much going on, right? Life. We can always use that excuse. And I was to the point of where there are so many phenomenal speakers on these, you guys, these lunch and learns. I just got myself to the point of where I'm like, what more could I say or do that is going to help others when everyone else is already doing it all, right? Plus, I was also at that point where I'm not really sure if what I'm doing is enough. Hello, insert wake up call, right? So Natasha, being the straight and forward person and an amazing friend, switched on that leader role and sent me a message back. And even my husband said, you know what Natasha's going to tell you. And I said, yeah, but you know what? I'm just not there. I'm just going to tell her no. And she flipped on that switch and said, absolutely not. No, you're capable. You need to step into that role. And that's the spot that you run. So you just have to get that personal confidence back and go out there and share what you know. And she's right. I have no problem saying that. She is so right. But you guys, I want you all to sit and think, do you have that person that can hold you accountable? Drop it below if you have an accountability partner. Someone that you know no matter what, they're going to redirect you so that you can bring your greatness day in and day out. Now, I can sit and I can make excuses and I can blame the world, right? I'm not going to blame my leaders because it's not my leaders' fault. Heck, I have, what is there, Natasha? I think 4 leaders in between us Natasha and I, that I don't hear from. I couldn't make that stop me, but I don't. I reach up to those that I know are going to help me. I'm not going to blame my team. It's not my team's fault. It's my fault, right? I get in my own way. But do you have that accountability partner that knows where you want to go with this business, what your goals are, where your strengths are? Because you guys, it doesn't get easier. 5.5 years into this, and I still need that person to lift me up. And I'm not doing it because, I feel like I need praise or whatever it is. I need it because I need it. This is my full-time gig here, guys. Natasha knows that. She knows how much I have to keep going with this opportunity, and then I love it. Does it get tough? Hell yeah, it gets tough. It gets hard, right? But you have to get back to that place of why you started doing it in the first place, right? So I wanted to share that little tidbit with you guys because it was really hard for me to do this. It was really hard. I even told Natasha checked in on me this morning. She's like, how you doing? Are you ready for today? And I'm like, bleh. Like, I've just been sick to my stomach all day, but I'm here. And it really got me to think. So when she was messaging me back and said, you're nervous because you're uncomfortable, you don't grow unless you're uncomfortable. And, just stop, stand up tall, put your big girl pants on, and go rock it. And it took her pointing out some of my strong points. Now, how is that, guys? How is it that someone else knows what your strong points are, but you tend to forget so easily, right? She knows because I share those things with her. One thing I want to lead into is the Elite Auto Bonus. And this is what I'm going to share with you guys today, is how I have maintained the Elite Auto Bonus since June of last year. Okay. She knows how hard I work for that bonus because I share that with her. I don't plaster it on social media that I earn that bonus every single month. I don't need to. Because what I share is helping others. Day in and day out, I am looking out for everyone else that is part of my customer base, right? It's those relationships. That's where I focus. I don't need the shout outs. I don't need to sit and boast. And honestly, I don't think it looks that great when you're constantly saying, hey, look what I got, look what I got, look what I got. Because in the end, it's not about me. It's about who I can help today. So what I want to share with you guys is not only the fact that accountability partner is there for so much more, especially when you need it, but you got to reach out to them and you've got to let them know, right? You got to let them know. I'm a leader to many. I'm here for many, but I don't know what my team needs unless they reach out to me. I don't expect Natasha to know what I need unless I reach out to her and I let her know. Or I'm in that daily communication with her and I'm asking questions when things get tough, or I'm asking questions when I don't know the answer, right? That's constant. It's constant. So I'm seeing that there's questions. I'm going to go over. So the Elite Auto Bonus, when you get up to your certain level, like it's 40K, you have the opportunity to earn, actually, no. Yeah, it is. Can you just confirm that with me, Natasha? I think you have to be 40K. But anyway, so with the regular auto bonus, with the regular auto bonus, when you have your customers that are ordering on auto ship, right? And you have to have a certain amount. And gosh, you guys, you would think I would have wrote this down, but I didn't. Auto ship orders must be at least $100 or more for Auto Elite. And they must be auto ship orders that are placed on our auto ship dates, which are the 5th, the 15th, and the 25th. For Auto Elite, you need at least 12 auto ship customers to order that $100 or more. And it needs to be like consecutive kind of thing. It can't be, oh, the person goes in and orders on the 5th as an auto ship order. It has to be those revolving, those returning auto ships. Now, they may not order for a month and then come back and place their auto ship order and it runs on the 5th, the 15th, or the 25th, and that's totally fine. So what I want to just go over a couple of things of what I do and how I follow up with those customers. So reach outs to me, you guys. First of all, you can go in and search your customer base. And if you go into my team, my customers, you're going to see a list come up. And if you scroll all the way over to the right, you will see a column that says next auto ship. or you can do last auto ship or last order, whatever you prefer. I go to the next auto ship column and I click on that column twice so that it brings me up like my most recent, right? What's coming up. And then I scroll through and I can write down every single customer that has an auto ship scheduled for the 5th, the 15th, or the 25th. Okay. Now I keep little cards, like index cards on my customers, because I like to take notes. I mark down, when they order, what they order. I'll go back through and look to see what type of products they're ordering. I make a note of it because I can follow up with them that way. If we have any specials, anything like that, that's a way for me to get through to those customers and say, hey, guess what's, promo today, special today, whatever it might be. So make a list of those customers and separate them by the 5th, the 15th, and the 25th. I'll go back through and I'll write them on a sheet of paper too, just so I have everybody in one spot, not taking out index cards and doing it that way. I just like to have it all on one piece of paper. And then I go through and I write down any previous discounts that I may have given them. Maybe last month I gave them free shipping, or maybe they're a newer customer and when they joined I gave them free shipping, or maybe they got $25 in free credits or something like that. I always write that down because then I know, hey, they've already received some kind of a deal, a discount or something. I may go in a different direction. Okay. So what I do is so right now I'm like the 25th auto ship. I started contacting my 5th auto ships. So I started contacting those that are going to run on August 5th. I like to give that time span in between because what I'm doing is I'm connecting with them. It gives them time to change or edit their order if they need to. It gives us time to communicate. It gives me time. Maybe they're complaining that, they feel like they need more of a detox, or they want something, something along that line, or they want to tone up and get more muscle or sculpt, that's one of them. It gives me time to say, hey, and I just did this with one of my auto ship customers. You know what? Let me send you a couple samples of Boost. This way they have them before their auto ship runs. They get a chance to try it, right? And then they could very well put it on their next order. So I like to have that time span in between instead of waiting until, the very last minute and say, hey, I just want to follow up with you. I see you have an order coming out, on the 5th, today's the 3rd, whatever. And, how are things going? What can we change? I want that time span so that I can, even if I have to do a validation call, maybe they're thinking about canceling it and I need to get them into some validation. This gives me the time to do that. Let's see. And then it also gives me the time to remind them, refer to Thrive for Free, right? Maybe they're not thriving for free yet. This is going to give me the opportunity to say, hey, you only need one more referral to earn your Thrive for Free next month. Let's start working on that. It gives you time to get trial packs out if you want to do a trial pack. It gives you time to get into that communication with their friends, right? And start introducing them to the Thrive experience. And then sometimes when I send those messages and check in, you guys, I don't get a response. It happens. They either didn't see it, they saw it, got too busy. Maybe they're just ignoring me. I don't know. Maybe they put their auto ship on pause. You can see that too. You can go in and look at your customers and you can see if they put it on pause. This is all kinds of things you guys want to write down next to their name so that I had a couple, they were like $82 or something. They were just short of $100. I know that I want that auto ship to be at least $100, right? To maintain my auto elite. So what are some different things that I can do? This is when I usually go in a day or two before their actual auto ship date. And I will send them a message and say, hey, just wanted to let you know, whatever it might be. I've got an awesome promo right now for auto ships running on the 5th. Any $100 order or above gets free shipping, and it's only for the 5th. Send me a screenshot of your order and I'll apply the credits to your account. If you don't have the credits, you guys, you can do cash back if you want. You can send product. You can do whatever you can do. Don't overextend yourself. But those are just some ideas. Or maybe you see they have ordered capsules and a DFT, but they're not doing the lifestyle mix. Do you know why they're not doing a lifestyle mix? This gives you the opportunity to ask those questions. You could even say, guess what? I've got free lifestyle mix that's coming out for anyone that orders, whatever. So you see where I'm going with that? You want to get those orders to that $100 for that elite. And you guys, this works on any auto ship, not if you're just going for auto elite. It's for any of it. It's customer service, right? Maybe there's something they've been wanting to try and they haven't. And you can send some samples, or you can offer credits so that they can purchase that. Maybe it's a skin line. Maybe they haven't tried any of the skincare. This is you can get skincare items for $22, I think is the lowest cost one that we have, the hand and foot cream. You can do the bars, the detox charcoal bars. You get 4 in a pack, right? Anything that you can do that is going to add to that order to get them to that price point that you want them at, mainly for the elite. Let's see. Let me just check. I know I'm forgetting some stuff and I'm jumping all over the place. Yeah. And then I just put on here, know your customer, you guys. Do you know them enough to know if it's money, if it's the cost that drives them, or is it the product? I know a handful of my customers, if I offer them free shipping for $100 order or more, they're on it like that. There's others, they don't care about the free shipping. They want free product. So you can use that too. And like I said, that goes for any customer, not just elite. And here's, how many of you guys share Thrive Nourish with your customers? How many of you guys have customers that have stopped ordering because they say it doesn't work? Or it's too expensive? You get that too. Do you follow your customers enough on Facebook or whatever social platform you're on to know what they do in their life? I have a few that are huge into doing mission trips or going to third world countries and helping the children and feeding the children and all these food banks and all this kind of stuff, right? These are the kind of things you guys start paying attention to when you're building those relationships with people. I just had 2 people come back and order. They don't want to use the Thrive experience because it didn't work for them. And trust me, I went round and round and round with them, trying to help them, trying to get it right. For whatever reason, it's just not for them. And that's totally okay. Not interested in the skincare line. Okay. But you know what? They were interested in sending Thrive Nourish to these countries to help feed the children. And that's what they ordered. 3, which is over $100. It can be whatever. But you guys, it's there. It is there to use. Why not share that? Especially now, with all this stuff going on about the children, whatever, at any time. It's perfect. So what they do is they order it, they pay for it, and it ships directly to those countries that need it. I don't know the whole list of all the countries that we send Thrive Nourish to, but it's a perfect opportunity, right? We have our auto ship orders set up as promoters for Thrive Nourish. So every single month we are meeting our auto ship order and giving to the kids. We don't always need our product because when we have the buy 2 get ones, things like that, we take advantage of those and we stock up. So we always throw Thrive Nourish. Thrive Nourish is always in our auto ships. Okay. So I wanted to throw that out there too. I almost left that out. It was sitting here in my notes. So some of the things that I say, and I'll just kind of give you guys an example. So you kind of have, some wording or whatever that I use. Hey, I was looking over my customer orders coming up for the 5th, and I see that you have your capsules and lifestyle mix ready to go. Have you thought about adding one of our DFTs back into your routine? So this is someone I know used to use our DFTs and stopped for some reason. I may or may not have reached out to them and asked them, or I may have, and I may have that reason. Or maybe I want to flip it and say, hey, you were using the premium 2.0. What kind of benefits are you looking for? Are you looking for more energy? Are you looking for more appetite control? Are you looking for less aches and discomforts? And then I can recommend another DFT for them, right? To add that to their order. So just some kind of things. Or you can mention a product that they haven't used before. Skincare, you can introduce them to Sculpt. Have you added Sculpt into your Thrive experience? Oh my goodness, these are the kind of results people are getting. Or have you added Boost? This is what I'm noticing with Boost. You guys, I love Boost for a detox. I can't do balance every single day. It's too much for me. I start to bloat if I use it every single day. Boost, on the other hand, oh, holy moly. Add 1 or 2 of those into your routine every day. Great detox. So something else too is, as you add into that, you can kind of put a time frame on whatever offer you want to give them to get them back onto auto ship. So a lot of times I'll say, hey, this month, when you have a minimum $100 order on your auto ship, you're going to receive free shipping. Send me a screenshot of your order that's getting ready to go for the 5th, and I'll throw those credits in your account for you that will automatically apply to cover your shipping. Okay, just some ideas. So, or you can even do it where you can add it on and they can use it next month too, however you want to take that. So those are just some kind of different ideas that I do when I'm following up with my auto ship customers. But what I want to lead into next a little bit, and I know, what time is it? How are we doing on time? We got a little bit. So part of my reality check when Natasha was messaging me back was income producing activities and consistency. So how many of you guys are consistent with your social media? Whether it be Facebook stories, Instagram, Insta stories, whatever you use. I don't use Instagram very much. I'm a Facebook person. But I want to touch base on this, you guys, because this also plays into how I still connect with my customers, not Thrive related, right? Just because I have a customer that orders from me, places their first order, it doesn't mean that I stop communicating with them on social media. I still want them a part of my life. I want to be a part of their life. I want to know when they have big things change in their family or milestones or their whatever, celebrating something. I still want to know that. So that kind of leads in with how consistent I am on Facebook and in my stories, right? So my Facebook allows me to be me. It allows me to be me. I'm real. I'm human, right? I don't air my dirty laundry on Facebook. And I'll tell you what, if you are running this as a business and you're using Facebook to help you grow those relationships, be very, very careful with what you share. Politics is huge right now. I step on my tippy toes when I am sharing about politics. I will do some things, but it has a twist in why I share it. And it's not always, it's not for negative reasons. Let's just put it that way, okay? But man, oh man, people love to give opinions, right? And it is going to increase the views that you're getting on your Facebook newsfeed and on your stories, okay? Just be very, very careful and proceed with caution when you're talking about politics. So share what you love, right? Share what you love. Retail therapy. I love to share about shopping. Online, especially the online or Facebook orders. some of you that know me well, probably Natasha, I am a fool for all those Facebook ads, right? But I have a method behind it. I will order stuff as long as it's not ridiculously expensive. And then you share, do a live box opening, right? Open the box. Oh my gosh, look what I just got in the mail. I do it with clothing. I know Natasha's done it with her Evereve orders and things like that, right? Open it up. People love that kind of stuff. And it's just going to build, and build those people that have eyes on you, right? Baking. I love to bake. Share it. So what I like to do in my news feed is share one or two kind of personal things, or maybe it's what people love to give you their opinion. We just moved. We're in a new house. Okay, I'm painting my house. I'm painting my front door. Which color should I paint it? I already knew what color I wanted to paint my front door, right? They didn't know that. Everybody gave me their opinion. It was awesome because it gave me more people to connect to, right? Pool life, lake life, whatever that might be. Share something fun about that. Stories, you guys, you can go nuts crazy in your stories. Stories is where I share not only personal things, day to day, you know, what's happening, like in the now, I call it. My Facebook stories is like live now. What's happening now, right? But you can also, you know, use that for your Thrive. Don't plaster it all over your newsfeed. Do that in stories. It's there for 24 hours. You can do your promos in your stories. You can do before and afters in your stories. That just seems to me to be working best. And then what's nice about stories is you can also go back and look at your archive. So you can go back through past stories, see which ones have worked better. But it also gives you who's viewing. You'll see a little eyeball at the bottom when you go to look at your stories, and you can see everyone. You guys, it's a no-brainer. It's a huge list for follow-up, for prospects. But I'm choosy with those people on that list. I don't go start following everyone. I don't go start, making comments on all their stuff. I pick and choose because I am looking for certain people, number one, that want to be a part of my team, right? That want to be a part of my business. Some people that I know would be an asset. Doesn't mean I want to discount everyone, right? You can go and surf on their Facebook and look at their profile and know whether or not you want them to be part of your business. You also know whether or not they need to be one of your customers because they need to feel better, right? So I'm very choosy. But also what I like to do, some days I'm just like, what am I going to post today? I go back through my Facebook stories and I'll go months back, grab another picture that I already used. You can screenshot it, throw it back up on my stories. Why not? Repurpose them, you guys. When I was using Instagram more often, I still go back and pull some of my stuff from Instagram and use it on Facebook. Repurpose. Or I'll start scrolling through my photo album on my phone and I'll find pictures. If a picture hits me, brings back a memory or whatever, it gives me ideas of what I can post for the day. As well as, we have our, Motivation Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, Friday, Flex Friday, that kind of thing too. You can switch it up. You don't have to follow those. Those are ideas. But it's a great way for you to get more by using less because you can go back and repurpose. Make sense? Hopefully it does. And polls. Use the polls in your Facebook. I know Natasha went over a lot of this in her Lunch and Learn that she did last week. So those are really good too. People, like I said, people love to give their opinion. Let's see. I think that's all I have, you guys. Just go back and really sit down and think, what's in your way? Is it you? 9 times out of 10, you are in your own way. Have that person. You need reminders, right? Have that person. You guys, stay in touch with those that you know can lift you up. Surround yourself with those people that are where you want to be. Surround yourself with that greatness, with that knowledge, and reach out. Don't be afraid, because all you're going to do is keep sinking like I was. And if you have that good enough person, they will reach out eventually and say, "Oh, good girl, enough's enough," right? So Natasha, thank you. I cussed you out for a second when you sent me that message, but you know it's all in love. So thank you for being my person.
Awesome. Okay, so guys, this was recorded today, so we are going to get it downloaded to YouTube and back up, because maybe somebody is on your team that needed to hear all of this today. It is very important to have somebody who keeps you super accountable. And you did a great job. I don't know what you were scared about.
It's me.
That's right. That's right. And we hear that all the time. Most of the time, we just have to get out of our own way. Well, everybody, I hope you'll have a great afternoon. We'll get this recording out in the event as soon as possible. Be sure and share the event so that everybody can be connected into that and they get the daily reminders, not just the graphic, but the event has the link to everything. So with that, hey, good job today. Talk to y'all later. Bye.